Yeah, thank you very much for joining us once again. We are here to bring to you on the continuation of the report that we report today concerning the plan that the Zoo Nigerian government have. And this time around, we have a new information. This information is coming from Enugu State. Enugu State. Enugu State. And this time around, there was already video that was going viral concerning this very report. A lady made a broadcast showing the place where these terrorists landed. You know what I'm saying now? But before we go ahead, I want to first of all play this very video that we're talking about.
But I'm trying to, hey, you know, in my life, I never zoom. Okay, always zoom, always zoom, always zoom, always zoom, always zoom, always. I know for her. There are many. If they, how believe you? Because Africa, Enugu State. Oh, good, never to in a woman now. Enugu State, please, you push be careful, especially people that is in the camp. Jamboree, Zion, everybody should be careful. Helicopter just be now Hurry since morning. Now drop on Ludenu Weber, drop about some people. You mofting. How you mofting? Na Jamboree.
Did you hear that? You hear that? Some people you mufti were dropped. Some people you mufti were dropped. And the information that we gave in the morning, we told you that these people came on a mufti. You know what I'm saying now? But the military uniform of the Nigerian terrorists called army have already been shared to them in order for them to march from Enugu State to Abia State. You know what I'm saying now? For the possibility of to eliminate the Biafrans and also to have a ground in order to kill our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let's continue before I bring up the new update that we have today or this afternoon.
Camp, Enugu State, Zion, Ologo, everybody should be careful. Share my video, everybody should be careful. Everybody should be careful. These people are many. Do you know all that drop they wasted time before coming out? If you can look at it, you see people there is there.
She said that when they dropped them, they wasted a lot of time before coming out. They waited a lot of time before coming out. And the message that I'm getting right now, let me just get to that very update before we come back to this very video, because this video have already been going viral. A lot of people have already seen it. A lot of people have not seen it. You know what I'm saying now? But if you follow the program that we did this morning concerning the report that we have, it was this very video that somebody commented on the comment section that a lady was already made a video concerning this very report I'm giving out. You know what I'm saying now? But before we go to this very video, let me come to the report. And this very report is coming this afternoon. This afternoon was coming, you understand? But I have to prepare it in order to bring it out because I can't bring out the person's voice because of security reason. Now, this is a new information on ground from Enugu State. And the message said they have started the killings of the Biafrans in Enugu State at Obi and Eziago. And they came out from Eziago Forest. You know what I'm saying now? He said this afternoon, they have already started killing people, killing Biafrans this afternoon in Enugu State. That all the social media must carry this very news across the Biafra land. He said that right now, they are with military uniform, shooting sporadically on anything that they set their eyes on in Enugu State. And you remember, when we made the report that we made, we said that on the 13th day of October 2022, in Enugu State, helicopter dropped some Fulani terrorists at Enugu State. That was 2 days ago, which is on the 13th. And according to my source, that they are a lot of them came from Mali. A lot of them that was dropped in Enugu State came from Mali. that today being the 15th day of October 2022, that those Fulani terrorists are going to come out, and march to Lord Panta, Abia State. And I believe that it was when they were coming out, I believe that it was when they were coming out that this lady saw them and began to do what? To make a very broadcast. Because she said that they were in that forest for a very long time before they came out. We are going to listen to that very video. You understand now? But to follow up on what is going on. So if you're not aware of what is going on, you should know what is going on. And you press the share button. Let it get to the people in Biafra land. You understand now? Let it get to the people in Biafra land. Now, it said that because that these people, they felt that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come back home in Umuahia. And for that reason, they want to first of all gain a ground. And gaining that ground that they are pursuing is by killing anything that they see in Biafra land. Anything that they set their eyes on, they kill it till they march to their destination. You understand now? Until they march to their destination. Now, I furthermore say that our men on ground and ESN must be very, very strong on ground and must move to action from Enugu State down to Umuahia. They must finish them before they strike. And I believe that Simon Eba have already gotten this message. I believe that Madam Azuka have already gotten this message. You understand now? I believe that everything is set. I believe that this message have already gone viral. I believe that our men already taking action. I believe that the guerrilla warfare has already been activated. I believe that anybody that needs to be tracked are already put in place. You understand now? I'm just a messenger. I am just a messenger. And, you know, because of the situation that we are right now, I cannot be able to be playing people's voice notes. I cannot be able to be playing people's voice note because of security reason. And the furthermore, I say that our advantage is that these visitors, they don't know our area. But what you should know is this, that longer that they are in Biafra land, and anybody in Biafra land is an indigenous person of Biafra, automatically, you know what I'm saying now? Automatically, those people, anything they see, they are going to kill. Anything they see, they are going to kill. Anything that they see, they are going to kill because they are in Biafra land. And this is the instruction that they give to them. Before we continue, let me play this very video from the beginning. And I hope that my voice is coming out clear.
Hey, you know, in my life, I never zoom. Okay, always zoom. I know for her. There are many. If how believe you? Because Africa, Enugu State. Oh, good. Never to in a woman now. Enugu State. Please, do push. Be careful, especially people that is in the camp. Jamboree, Zion. Everybody should be careful. Helicopter just be now Harry since morning. Now drop about some people. You mofting. How you mofting? Na Jamboree camp. Enugu State. Zion. Everybody should be careful. Share my video. Everybody should be careful. These people are many. Do you know all that drop they wasted time before coming out? If you can look at it, you will see people that is there. How believe there are many here. Jamboree in camp Enugu State. Everybody should be careful. Enugu Nendia believe Haline.
About 100.
How believe. And they took time before coming out. Helicopter was moving here. The helicopter was moving like had the mud. Look at the hill. The hill whereby we saw that this helicopter have been moving since. Look at where we are. Helicopter no move since morning. Please, government, you people should come to our rescue. You people should come to our rescue, please. Everybody should share this news. Share it, please. Bikono. This is not funny. Because people should save soul. Government, you should hear us out. Enugu State, Biko, Governor Ugwuanyi, we are calling on you people. There are many.
Governor Ugwuanyi cannot do anything. These are the people that send them. You know what I'm saying now? These are the people that send them. They cannot do anything. They can't do anything in order to save the situation. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying now? As we saw the hill, before we continue the video, because I think it's about maybe 3 minutes or thereabout. Before we continue the video, you can see the hill. You can see the hill that we're talking about. This very hill, look at it. This hill that they're talking about, I believe that it was the same forest that the report that came in said Eziago Forest. Eziago Forest. And these killings by these Fulani terrorists in military uniform, starting from Owi and Eziago this afternoon, I believe that it was this same forest is that Eziago forest that we're talking about, that this lady is talking about on social media. You know what I'm saying now? I believe it was and one thing our people have to know, that whenever you are given this report, some people will say that it is a fake information. Some people are not going to act. Anybody that know what he or she can do, they will not do it. Some will do, some will not do, because it is not affecting them directly. Maybe as it is happening right now in Enugu, the people of Abia State will not do anything. They have to wait till it gets to Abia State. I'm talking about generally, I'm not just talking about a single, no, I'm talking about generally, because it is not happening in Anambra State. And for that reason, anybody that sees this very program, for example, to make it go viral, the person will not do it because it is not happening in Anambra State. That is a divide and rule. That is the system that the Fulani and the British have already put us together in order for us to be thinking this way. Selfishness. And because it's not happening in Ebonyi State, maybe somebody from Ebonyi State will not share this very program. You understand? More especially those one Nigerianists. More especially those so-called obedient. They will not do anything until it started happening in their state. Then you begin to see them, they will begin to lament. Say government, government will not do anything. They cannot do anything in order to save this, because they are the people that send these people. They want each and every one of you to be eliminated so that they can be able to have their free of their Nigerian space. That is why it is very, very important. It is very, very important, according to what this report said, that every social media must carry this very news across the entire Biafra land. Those who are not aware of this very message or this very news, or the people who are not seeing this very short video that this lady made, you know something, to have the ability and also understanding that this is exactly what is happening today. And the very reason of this massive deployment of Fulani from Mali, majority of them from Mali, another country, on the other part of African country that we don't know about. But the very information that we have was in Mali, from Mali. The very reason why is to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, as we are expecting him to be released to us on the 19th day of this very month, 2022, so that they can be able to eliminate him. Because each and every one of them are very scared of what is going on. Each and every one of them are afraid for Biafra not to come. Each and every one of them are, even including those that we think or we are fighting for. You understand now? Those who were fighting for in those days, each and every one of them are now fighting against us. Soludo is an example. when we was making agitation for Biafra, that Biafra is an ideology, a lot of people believe in him and pushed him, saw the struggle, pushing to become the governor of Anambra State, thinking that that man that was using Biafra to make agitation at that time, that he is still, but we know that longer that you are in Nigeria, longer you are going to operate under this 1999 constitution, which the Fulani refused to do what? To restructure. There is nothing that will make you in order to do what? To give out the best. It doesn't matter how much education you have. It doesn't matter how educated you have. It does not matter. As long as this Nigeria remains as one, there is no way, I am telling you, there is no way that you can have a viable country. So our people must take this very news very serious. We must take this news very, very serious. And this news is what is happening today. Our people are dying right now as we speak. Our people are being killed right now as we speak in Biafra land, in Enugu State. And from Enugu State, they are going to march down to Abia State. You understand now? From Enugu State, they are going to march down to Abia State. Now, part of those things that we're talking about, or those news that we're talking about, that the people that you think that you are fighting for. I'll just take example of the case of the person that won the governorship election in Enugu State, in Imo State, and later replaced him with somebody who took number 4. There really is a vital information, a document that is woven around with the coat of arms of the Zoo Nigerian government, came from that same person. You understand that? It came from that same person. Let me bring it out so that you can be able to see that those who are agitating or thinking that they want to have a favor from the Nigerian government, they cannot. We must focus on what we are doing in order to make sure that we get our freedom. Look at it here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. You see this? Look at this. By the time we read this finish and the end of it, you are going to see the person that wrote it. You are going to see the person. Oh, it's already here. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this very one with the green color. I don't know if you can see it. Now, it says, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha Kon, former Deputy Speaker, Arunta Mbutu Abo Mbise, Local Government, Imo State, Nigeria. Date 14th day of October 2022, which was yesterday. Say, the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation, this is a letter. This is a letter written to the Attorney General of the Federation. Who is that person? Malami. The same Malami and the cabal who stood against the judgment rule in the favor of the Biafrans and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, you will now see where these things are coming in. So when we begin to say that the elimination of these politicians is overdue, you begin to understand. You begin to understand. Unless he come out and deny it. Because as long as we are concerned, he is the one that wrote it. Unless he will come out and make a broadcast, make an official report concerning this very article. But as long as we saw it this way, he is the one that did it. Because as long as you are in Nigeria, you are nothing but a Nigerianist. You know what I'm saying now? It is not our duty to do investigation, to debunk such a thing. As long as it's coming out, and as long as we know that he is the person, he is the right person that we knew in Imo State that won the governorship election in 2019. But because the maneuver of the federal government with their judiciary, they have to first of all remove Chief Justice of Nigeria to replace somebody in order to rule on the favor of Hope Uzodimma, who took number 4. in 2019 election, removing Governor Emeka Ihedioha, who won the People's Choice, and took the first position. Now look at what he is writing to the federal government of the damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria, Attorney General of the Federation, Minister of Justice in Abuja, on the 14th of October 2022. And he said, this is a reference, release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and negative implication for 2023 election in the Southeast. This is a man that each and every one of us put hands together in order to fight to make sure that he retained his mandate in Imo State. Like I say, it is not our duty to debunk this very message. It is not our duty. It is not our duty to do investigation. It is not our duty. You understand now? Our duty is to protect our own. Our duty is to do what? To protect our own, do investigation. If anybody wants to tarnish the image of our own, we come out and do what? Protect that very person. I take, for example, the exposition that I made concerning the tweet that they created against Mazi Simon Ekpa and Chike Doziem. I don't know if you know what I'm saying now. This very tweet, the same article, the same write-up, the same date, the same time, the same month, the same year. And you can also see, even what I just noticed right now, when you look at the Twitter, the write-up of the Twitter, after the date, after the time, which is 2049, 3rd of April 2016, you will see Twitter for iPhone. Look at the write-up of the Twitter. TWEETER. Instead of this is what I just discovered now. Twitter, is it not T, the correct spelling of Twitter, is it not TWITTER? But what we saw here is TWEETER. 35 retweets, 15 quote tweets, and 215. The same thing goes with the one of Simon Ekpa. Let me remove this so that you can see very well. The same thing, instead of Twitter, but Twitter. You know what I'm saying now? So, what am I saying this, or what am I bringing this as a reference concerning Governor Emeka Ihedioha? The reason why I'm bringing it out, it is not our responsibility to do investigation to debunk this very news that we saw. It is not our duty. It is the work of his media personnel to do the investigation and for him to come out and debunk it. Because Biafra is a spirit. At this very sensitive moment, anything that you do, be it a politician, we are going to hold you accountable, add up with the one that you've already done. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. So that is why I say it is not our responsibility to do what? To come out, begin to debunk this, but to report it. Now, he said, may I refer to the judgment of the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja, which was delivered yesterday, the 13th day of October 2022. May I also refer to news in the media credited to your office, in which you clarify conflicting issues arising from the said judgment to the effect that the judgment merely discharged Nnamdi Kanu from the charges against him, but did not acquit him. Therefore, the implication of your position, which I align with, in the interest of 2023 election and the security of the Southeast is that other options available to the federal government are on the table for prompt action. In my view, and humbly so, I suggest a quick move by the federal government to continue his detention, apply for stay of execution of the judgment of the court of appeal, and file an appeal at the Supreme Court. This will enable his continued detention legal and will reasonably guarantee peace and security in the Southeast towards the 2023 election. Your position on other issues predating Kanu's rendition on the basis of which Kanu's John Bell, which remained valid issue for judicial determination. Within the time of his incarceration, there has been a relative peace in the Southeast, and the region has embraced a democratic purpose. Regardless the situation at hand, following the discharge of his charges, we only seek to sabotage the goodwill of upcoming election. I am convinced that the position of the Court of Appeal will be convened for the people of the Southeast, and it's not healthy for our democracy. What part of democracy are they talking about? When somebody was asking and still asking for the right to decide where he wants to belong to, is that not part of democracy that we are supposed to be enjoying in the zoo Nigeria? There's a question. How you can imagine? Or is it part of the democracy that this democracy, when these very ones suit the elite, the politicians, then they call it a democracy? But when the people are demanding for their self-determination, it is not a democracy. It becomes a war. That is why some quotas say that calling for referendum is not a call for war. So what are they talking about? Rather, what they are doing is to bring the military into our land. Not just like this video and this report that we saw. Each and every one of them are very much aware of it. And now I go back to the question that I asked before in the morning, saying that those of you who are sabotaging this struggle in Biafra land, in diaspora, communicating with these people. Let me use example this lady, Nkechi Onyebuchi, the IPOB women leader in Anambra State. Did they call her to tell her about this? Of course not. Neither did they call people like Sunday Okeke to inform him about this very plan. Of course not. They will not call him. Sunday Okeke and the Nkechi Onyebuchi. I'm asking you, did Soludo call you about this plan to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because maybe because that you have seen that a lot of exposition have been going on, and then you see that the people of the IPOB autopilot are determined in order to make sure that Biafra is restored, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu see the light of the day, and also enjoy the benefit of what you have suffered. Then maybe somehow you begin to have a kind of rethink mind. Begin to dance in the other side, that the politicians are not going to trust you. Just like I said some time ago, that a time will come that these politicians will not trust you again. And this is part of it. That is what I'm asking. Did Soludo inform you, those of you working with Soludo to sabotage what we are doing, did they inform you that they are planning to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Those of you in Enugu State, I'm asking you again, did Ugwuanyi, did he inform each and every one of you about this very plan? Or before they deployed their terrorists on the 13th day of October 2022 to march from Enugu State down to Abia State, killing Biafrans. Did they inform you? Of course not. They will not inform you. They will not inform you. The one that they are planning right now in Imo State, did your governor, your Supreme Court governor of Imo State, did he inform you that they are planning to come and kill our people? Of course not. I'm asking. I am asking. What about the past and the present one? Are they telling you people, say that this is exactly what is happening? Of course not. They will not. They will not. They will not. So let us go back to the very news concerning Emeka Ihedioha. He talked about democracy. He talked about democracy. Now, going forward, look at it, the other news. He said his notoriety on Nigerian election, which is not favorable for the people of the Southeast, is a serious concern. What is coming out from Emeka Ihedioha? The people that each and every one of us in 2019 were shouting that the people of Imo State should come out and protest against Hope Uzodinjo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Radio Biafra saying it. This is part of the crime that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed against them. For telling the people the truth, to stand up for their right, to stand up for that democracy that these politicians is fighting for. Because he had to do to protect the interests of Nigeria. He said that as an Igbo leader, it will be great disservice to my people if I don't speak up to protect the integrity of our goodwill towards democracy leadership. I am the strong position that upholding the decision of the Court of Appeal will cause serious consequences of insecurity as evidence in other countries of the world, where political prisoners were instrument of the chaos and violent riots. In view of the above, may I therefore solicit to the federal government, the Federal Attorney General, and the Minister for Justice to exploit the appropriate legal option to ensure the safety of democracy in the Southeast. Yours truly, and with the signature, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, CONKSE. From Emeka Ihedioha. So, if they claim that this is not from Emeka Ihedioha, what would they do? Of course, to come out and do what? And debunk it. It is not our job. But as long as I'm concerned, it is their doing. It is their doing, not my own. My own is to report every evil atrocity that I come across, to make sure that I feed the people the good news that they deserve, and to also know that the only way that we can have our freedom is by working together as a people and demand for our freedom once and for all. So that each and every one of us can be happy and hold our future. Our children, and children to come will be happy to say that, yes, indeed, that our great fathers have already fought for our freedom. That is the reason why that anything that is coming up, just like this very news that we saw today, reported that they have already started killing, we need to take it very serious, because that is the only way that we can be able to do our own job here in the media, and people on the ground can also do their job. People on the ground can also do their job. I still remember aka Afro-Cronkite, the second disciple of Onyendo Mazi Kanu. Shalom.
But I'm trying to say, hey, in my life, I never zoom. Okay, always zoom. I know for her. There are many. ha bulu ibu biko Africa ndị Enugu state. Oh good, never to in a woman now. Enugu state, please you should be careful, especially people that is in the camp. Jamboree, Zion, everybody should be careful. Helicopter just be now Harry since morning. Now drop drop about some people. You mofting. How you mofting? Na Jamboree camp, Enugu state, Zion, Ologo, everybody should be careful. Share my video. Everybody should be careful. Everybody should be careful. These people are many. Do you know all that drop they wasted time before coming out? If you can look at it, you will see people that is there. Habulibu, there are many here. Jamboree in Camp Enugu State. Enugu State, everybody should be careful. Enugu, Nendia believe Haline. Hi.
About 100.
Chineke me. Yeah, Habulibu. And they took time before coming out. Helicopter was moving here. The helicopter was moving. Helicopter was moving like had the much. Look at the hill. Look at the hill. Look at the hill. The hill whereby we saw that this helicopter have been moving since. Look at where we are. Helicopter and move since morning. Please, government, you should come to our rescue. You should come to our rescue, please. Everybody should share this news. Share it, please. Bikono. This is not funny. I'm not you now. Because people should save soul. Government, you should hear us out. Enugu State, Biko, Governor Guanyi, we are calling on you people. This helicopter was moving around since morning on our Buhari, since morning today. Give Nakuna phone, Kita. Give Nakuna phone. Since morning, helicopter no na Buhari here. I ain't not chorida. I not helicopter kwa chorida. I wear drop on hancha bulibo, and they are wearing white helicopter, and they are wearing a mufti, not even a military zone. How you a mufti? Please, people should share Enugu State. Enugu State, yeah, because Nico camp. Nifula mi how you na about that now. Because you should share this thing. Because you should save a life. Because people should save a life. Like what do you now? Go.
That was I am
good.